Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we check in with the latest fashions from a unique custom clothing store and we learn about upcoming holiday events at Madison's, plus a preview of Santa's grand arrival tonight at UTC. Class tailoring and classy custom clothing, Cravats is the place to be. Here with more on what this unique business has to offer you is business owner Hank Batty. Nice to see you again. I first met you at Art Ovation where you had all these amazing models with amazing clothes. So we have a couple outfits here we're going to talk about. But I think our viewers would really like to know, how did you get into the fashion industry? What gravitated you towards that?
Well, this is something I never thought that I would end up doing in life. But as a kid growing up, I just always had that attraction to fashion. I started buying my own clothes when I was like 9 years old. I shopped at the best men's stores in Sarasota.
Oh my goodness.
But layaways were very big back in those days.
I remember
I always
those.
had a little part-time job after school. So I'd save my money, I'd put a little here, a little there. And I was always attracted to quality. So it may have taken me a while to get an item out, whether it may have been a sweater or whatever, but once I got it, I knew I had something of real value. So that's my attraction. It's just always been there. It's been innate.
Okay, so you have been in the fashion industry. Okay, so that's where your love of clothes started. So how did you make the jump from just loving clothes to being in the fashion industry?
Well, when I came back home in 1974 with a family in tow, a wife and 2 kids, I needed a job. And so I went to work for a men's store on St. Armand Circle. At that time, it was the top men's store of the whole Suncoast of Florida. It was called Taffy's. And as I said, they were the top men's store in the country in the area at least at that time. And so I worked with them for 16 years before I started my own business, which I started in 1990. And it's just been a love affair.
Oh, describe how someone can expect, or what will they expect when they meet you? I mean, what are you going to do for them? Describe how your concept works.
Well, the concept works. What we do is, I don't make anything. You don't want me sewing a button on for you, okay? But I am very good at designing, and that's what I do. That is my expertise: designing, coordinating, accessorizing. So what happens, a man or woman comes into our shop, we sit down with them, we get an understanding of what they want a suit for, how they're going to wear it. Some men, are in business every day. Others, Sarasota being a big culture center as it is, some people come in just for specific things for specific occasions. So we find all of that out, and that helps us direct them toward what they need. And then we take their measurements, and we have swatches of fabrics for shirts, for clothing, and you can really spend a day looking at fabrics. My thing is, I don't want you to come in and say, I can't find what I'm looking for.
Sure.
So once we get to that point, then we go through the design process after measurements are done, because there are a lot of different details. And for a jacket, for example, you have different style lapels, you have different issues or styles as it relates to vents in the back. Could be a center vent, could be side vent, could be no vents. And same thing with shirts. There are various styles as far as collars, cuffs, pockets.
So you help them put the whole look together.
Exactly.
Okay. So that all makes your clothing very special in itself. But the fact that they can come in and have it custom designed, is there any other, caveat that you would like to add that they can't get anywhere else except
Well, I think that is a
store?
caveat. What we like to say, when people ask what's so special about custom clothing, I say it's uncompromising. And it is, from the fit that you need to the fabric that you want, to the colors, everything. You go into a men's store or a men's department, for example, you see a suit, say, geez, I wish this was this color, or I wish it had this, or I wish it had that. but you may buy it anyway. But you're making compromises.
Right.
When you come to us,
They're custom.
there is no compromises.
Now I noticed here you brought. Now do you make jeans?
We don't make jeans,
Okay.
but we're selling jeans
But-
because jeans are very
Right
fashionable.
there you
right
go.
now.
But you've put this beautiful jacket with it.
Yes. Here's the thing with formal wear now. In fact, if you look at this jacket, this is a camouflage pattern.
That
But I
is very
designed
cool.
it in such a way that you could wear it as a dinner jacket or you could wear it casually with a pair of jeans. And
I
if
like
you
it.
notice, I didn't put satin on the lapel like I did with this one, which gives you that option of wearing either way.
So now you do regular wear and formal wear.
Oh yeah, and I brought the formal wear because we're heading into the formal season,
Sure.
the holiday season.
Well, you have it all. But okay, so over your career, what would you say brings you the most joy in what you do as your daily love?
Well, in my business, the greatest joy is having the client leave being very happy, smiling, and feeling that he got exactly what he wanted when he came in. And then the other joy in that is putting all of that together for him, as I said. I mean, I love once the suit is sold, once the shirts are sold, I love accessorizing it, putting it together, putting the right tie with it, putting the right pocket square with it,
Yeah.
and making sure that the guy's happy when he leaves. That's my greatest joy, those two joys.
That's wonderful. There was something on your website I thought was very funny. I'd like to kind of close with that and ask your comment. It says, "Clothes make the men," and I know
I
I'm
knew
going
you
to
were
say,
going
right?
there.
Naked people have little or no impact on society.
Well,
That was Mark Twain.
Mark Twain, yes.
Although it suits you very
Yeah,
well.
the thing with that is, you know, the law says you have to wear clothes.
Yes.
So my mantra is, why not look your best in them?
I like it, and they can find them at your store.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for being here, Hank.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's been a real
Absolutely.
pleasure, Nancy.
Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, a visit from one of the Suncoast's favorite chefs. Madison's is a Suncoast staple for delicious food and exceptional catering. And joining us now with more on their upcoming events is Chef Paul Madison. Well, I don't know how you found the time to be here, but we're glad you did.
We squeezed it in this morning. Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's Thanksgiving already.
I can't believe it. This year has just flown by,
I
isn't
know,
it? It's
I
incredible.
know.
It's incredible.
And so here we are. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? What's going on at Madison's?
Gosh, I feel like I'm still in Halloween mode. Thanksgiving, then the
Fast
house.
forward
Yeah,
to-
yeah. And then this morning, this was crazy. I'm bringing my kids to school this morning, and we stopped for the morning coffee snack on the way
Yeah.
in, and they've got Christmas stuff out already. So it's all
no.
flying so quickly. But for Thanksgiving, we always are open. All the restaurants are always open on Thanksgiving Day, and always very busy. And then we do a complete traditional Thanksgiving feast that you can just pick up and bring home. So if you want to be home with family, you don't want to go through the mess and the warming up of the kitchen and all that, we have everything ready to go. So
So there's still time for people to kind of book that.
there is, yes. Yeah, there's
Okay.
still time to get that booked. We take pre-orders up until that weekend before, that Sunday before Thanksgiving is kind of our
Alright.
cutoff.
Okay.
And it's a neat program. We set up almost like a drive-through lane in the back of the restaurant. People come up and go, "We're the Smith Party, and we're here." And depending on how many people we have, we load a completely roasted turkey and all the trimmings into the trunk of the car, and everything's kind of warm, but we give instructions how to just give it a little final reheat when it's time to serve. And it makes it so simple. People love it. They come back year after year.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect thing to do when you're having, holidays are stressful, even if you don't think they are. And if you can cut one thing out and have delicious food that you haven't had to cook.
I got to be
That's
honest.
great.
I take one home.
Do you? Well, I would hope so that you liked your own cooking.
The kids always go, "Aren't we going to do one at home?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of a busy day. I'll get one from the restaurant."
Well,
So-
not to ignore the elephant in the room, but we're going to get to this a little bit later on.
that's-
So
that's
you can tell us about it.
that's
But
an
I
enticing
just
thing
didn't
right
want to
there.
ignore it because it's so beautiful. But so is this part of the? Can folks order this though with their Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's a little enhancement to the whole day, and it's something we're
Okay.
featuring from now through the holidays.
Okay.
It's kind of like our specialty holiday beverage. It's our specialty holiday dessert. So we started featuring it about a week ago or so. And
Okay. Well, what is it? I'm going to taste it at the end of the show, but let's
It's
tell
a
our guests
pecan
as well.
caramel pumpkin torte
Oh, gosh.
with a little maple mousse icing that's just, it's kind of a play on a carrot cake. It's kind of a spice style cake, but really primarily with pumpkin spice
And you
and
only do
flavors.
it this holiday time of the year?
We do it just during the holidays,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
All right. Now, in addition to specialties like this, do you have, I know you have gift cards. Do you have any kind of specialty gift cards around this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, we have people often pick up gift cards for the holidays, and so it's a busy time for that. But what we do is we do a promotion from the 1st of November, so it has begun, just began a few days ago, through the end of the year. Any gift certificate purchases, if you purchase $100, you get an additional bonus card for an additional $25.
Excellent.
So it's kind of
Great
like
deal.
a cash back or a gift
Yeah.
card back deal, and kind of I think what most people do is usually and it doesn't have to be just a $100 card. Some people might buy 4 25s or a
Right.
couple of 50s or whatever, but for each $100 spent, we give a bonus card back as another $25. So it's kind of nice. You buy a gift, you get a gift.
Yes,
You know,
I like it.
buy a gift to give and receive a
I
gift
like
at the same
that.
time.
I like
So,
that. I like
yeah.
that. So, in addition to your restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
you have catering, in which you're just always crazy busy. Tell us a little bit about that, Paul.
Yeah, we do all kinds of off-property catered events.
To small to how big?
Yeah, galas to that.
Okay.
We've got a big event this weekend for In Stride, which is the equine therapy program that does horseback riding to help people with disabilities.
Lovely.
So their big galas on Saturday night. We're focused on that. We've got a couple of weddings going on this weekend, so all kinds of different events and things going on. And then in the restaurant, we've got a couple of private dining areas, so we get a lot of smaller parties in-house, a lot of office parties or families or friends or neighborhoods getting together for the holidays.
What's the maximum you can take in the restaurant in your private rooms?
The big dining room at Madison's 41 will seat up to about 100 people.
Okay, for a dining event.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we've had larger parties than that if they're more stand-up cocktail party, more
Okay,
mingling type
okay.
of arrangement.
Now, because we're in this mode, are you open on Thanksgiving and Christmas?
We are.
You
yes,
are?
Yes. Yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day at 41.
Well,
the city grills don't
That's
open on
wonderful
Christmas Day.
because, again, not everybody likes to cook and they like to go out and enjoy themselves.
So we kind of let everybody spend the morning at home with the family, and we
Sure.
open in the afternoon. We open at 2 o'clock at Madison's 41
Okay.
on Christmas Day. Thanksgiving, we're open all day long. We start at 11 and go all day and all
right.
evening.
And people should call ahead for reservations,
You need them,
especially
yeah.
if they're large parties, right?
Yeah, and I'm like that too. I get inspired at the last minute. Where are we going to go grab something to eat? If I get a night off to go have
Right.
something to eat,
Right.
so we do often just walk in and go. Well, we'll grab a seat at the bar and wait. But on those holidays, we are so booked. It's really a good idea to call ahead and make sure you've got a table ready.
Okay, and the sooner the better.
Yeah, for sure,
Absolutely.
for
Okay, so now we're fast forwarding to New Year's Eve. What are you doing
Yes.
on New Year's? Are you
Always.
celebrating?
We
Are
are.
you
We
cooking?
are always parties. Lots of parties catered. Lots of private parties and events that are going on. At 41, we're open all night long for dinner. We use a kind of a limited version of our regular menu, so you don't have to commit to a big party or big event and live music. And then downtown is the big street party. Main Street is
Sure.
closed, and
Yeah,
there's
pineapple drop.
Yeah, pineapple drop.
Yeah.
All that is happening and lots of fun. And then up in Bradenton at the restaurant, we've got live music going on, and again our full menu. We used to kind of do a limited menu, and I think people like to just be able to come and order what they want to order and celebrate the way they want to celebrate. So.
Okay.
Makes it a lot of
And
fun.
again, reservations.
Yeah,
think
for
ahead.
sure, for
It's
sure,
the
yeah.
time to think ahead.
Yeah,
Don't wait till last
not
minute.
too early. We are filling up quickly. for
Okay.
sure.
All right. I can't wait any longer.
Come on, you got to have some of this.
All right.
This is great. So this is again a creation for the holidays, and oh my gosh. Woo! So I put a little maple candies and look at that thing. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So like a spice cake, but mainly pumpkin and all the traditional baking spices that would go with it.
Okay.
Candied pecans, caramel, a maple mousse, creamy maple mousse on top of it all. And that's just one little component.
Oh my gosh.
But I love it. You know, I mean, I'm a big pumpkin pie fan, and I've stopped eating pumpkin pies the last 2 years
have
since we
another
started
bite?
doing this. Please do.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice to see you.
Great to
I
see
will
you.
finish that after the show.
Please do. You know, I'll leave the whole thing. There's other people around here that'll
Okay.
dig into this, I'm sure.
Let's do that. All right. Next on Suncoast FYI, an inside look at Santa's grand arrival on the Suncoast. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's coming to the mall at UTC. Here with more on tonight's grand arrival and holiday spectacular is Marketing Director Lauren Clark. How fun is this for you?
Oh, it's the best time of year. I get to be a kid again and help plan for the entire community to relive the magic of the holiday season. It's awesome.
A lot of work, but a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, Santa's coming. So when is his grand arrival?
So his grand arrival is tonight, November 15th, and the party starts at 6 o'clock. So if you're watching this in the evening, you have a chance to still make it out there tonight and have fun with us because it goes on till 10 o'clock.
Great. So tell us some of the things. What exactly will be taking place?
We will have lots of fun characters that you can meet and mix and mingle with, like the Grinch and some Whoville characters. We've got lighted angels who are 10 feet tall. You're not going to want to miss your photo opportunity with them. And then you're going to catch Santa magically light all 4 million lights of the 6 UTC districts. It is an amazing sight to be had.
So I know we're not going to share with anyone how Santa is going to arrive. That's magic.
It is the magic part. So you're going to want to stop by and catch it, or you're going to be able to actually watch it live tonight on SNN at 7 o'clock.
Excellent. They're going to be there broadcasting. Wonderful. Now, the mall is huge. So what part of the mall exactly is this all going to be positioned in?
So it's going to be at our West Grand entrance, so right in front of Cheesecake Factory and Seasons 52. That's going to be the perfect spot. It's parking lot 9. There's lots of numbers on our light poles. You won't be able to miss it. There's going to be a 40-foot arch. But we're encouraging everybody to park on the east side of the mall, just because that is our largest parking field. It's very easy and just walk right through the middle to the grand entrance of the party.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fabulous. And we're having great weather.
Yes, yes.
Justin's promised us great weather, so that's good. So in addition to Santa's landing, and Santa's going to be there until Christmas Eve, right?
Yes, he'll be in Grand Court starting Saturday, November 16th. So on Santa's grand arrival, he comes and magically lights everything. But he can't meet with you yet because he's got to get his sleigh ready for the next morning, November 16th, and then he'll be there through 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve, December 24th.
Wonderful. Now, in addition to Santa's grand arrival, there's a lot going on. What other activities are happening that night? And then tell us about what's ongoing for the rest of the holiday season.
So that night, there'll be a lot of different fun activities that you can engage in. We're going to have fun giveaways for every single child who comes. And if you bring a donated can of food, it's going to be donated to All Faiths Food Bank. We have a special gift if you bring a donated can of food. And then that night, we are opening our Holidays on the Green at 7:30, which is our ice skating, our ice sledding. We have tram rides. Yes, the ice tubing, yes.
Oh my gosh.
We have tram rides, so that can take you around to see all the different lights that we're actually putting out on the lakes this year. We have carousel rides and character meet and greets, and you can find out all the details, the hours at mall@utc.com.
Okay, and that evening though, you have music.
We have live music.
You have Sailor Circus performances.
Yes, Sailor Circus is there. They will start performing at 6 o'clock and get everybody really excited for all the magic and performances that are to come.
Okay, is there anybody else that's going to be there that
Yes,
night?
Tampa Bay Lightning will be there. The Tampa Bay Bucks will be there.
Something for the adults too.
Yes,
okay.
exactly. Yeah. So we want to make sure that everybody's got a little bit of fun and magic to start their holiday season.
Okay. Now, when Santa's visits start, as you said, tomorrow.
Yes.
And where is he going to be located in the mall? Do they have to make an appointment? How does that work,
So
Lauren?
we, our Santa set is right in Grand Court with his giant sleigh. It's called Santa's Flight Academy, where you get to come and be a part of Santa's experience and get them ready for Christmas. It's a lot of fun for the kids. And this year we're really excited to introduce Santa's virtual line. So now you won't have to stand there and wait in line anymore. You come, you check in, and if the line is longer than 15 minutes, you're able to go walk the mall, take your child to the play area, get a coffee, come back, and only 15 minutes to see Santa.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it's
oh
a
my
great addition
gosh.
this year.
That will make everybody so much happier.
Yes, I agree. Me
Parents
too.
and children, yes. You've probably done that enough, so
Yes.
this is a great thing. So, okay, it's the holiday, but the mall is ongoing all of the time with wonderful activities. What else do you have coming up?
We have a lot of exciting events coming even after the new year. We've got a lot of partnerships with Lakewood Ranch Medical Center that can focus on your health and your fitness. We've got an ultimate baby shower with Sarasota Moms Blog. We have hundreds of events each year, so there's something to fit anybody's wants, needs, fun, activities. if you are looking for something to do, we have something to do inside AC. It's great.
It's great. How many stores do you have now?
So we have over 160 stores inside the mall, but there's several hundred stores when you look at all of our 6 shopping districts.
Wonderful. Anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers before we close today?
Absolutely. I think that if you're looking for some holiday magic and something to have fun with, check out our website, malletc.com. We've got Santa's Arrival, Visits with Santa, Holidays on the Green. The Girl Scouts Gingerbread Festival comes December 5th.
Yes.
We've got Sounds of the Seasons where different school groups come and perform in the mall. We have so many different fun activities, and the best part is they're all absolutely free. There's no cost. So it's just a great time to give back to the community and have fun.
Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work, because
Oh.
I know it is. You enjoy it, but it takes a lot. So thank you, dear.
Yes, absolutely. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
After the break, we hear about some exciting Suncoast events happening this weekend. Coming up this weekend, the 23rd annual Giving Hunger the Blues. This music festival is happening all weekend at the Sarasota Polo Grounds. Come commemorate the 50th anniversary of Woodstock with live music and delicious food and beverage vendors. All proceeds benefit the Mayor's Feed the Hungry program. Plus the 10th annual Siesta Key Crystal Classic Sand Sculpting Competition. Come see incredible sand sculptures from artists across the U.S. Different ticket packages are available at siestakeycrystalclassic.com. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.